back everyone. Down the pot today. It's bank holiday Jubilee weekend, so just been catching up on a few jobs and things, and I found a few problems. So when I came down here a few nights ago actually, I noticed some things were being eaten, and quite badly, and I couldn't really put my finger on why and how and where. So did a bit of like nighttime work, and I thought I'll come down here for nighttime, see what it was, and I found mass of slugs. There was, so I put them in a, collected them in a pot, didn't leave them, and there was 120 slugs in my beds. Now I couldn't work out why and how and what had happened, because I've never seen such a slug infestation as what was on there. And they were on the onions and shallots as well, and it was just them, plus on the beans and the lettuces that were next to them. So it was a really strange thing, because they've never gone for onions and shallots before, so couldn't work out what I'd done wrong and what I'd sort of done. And it dawned on me, I planted lavender between the beds. So in a couple of my tours you would have seen before, the lavender I put between the raised beds. And what I've done is created a haven. So during the night they go and the lettuces eat my crops, and during the evening they're nicely snugged away in the shade of the lavender that I put on. So today I've kind of stripped it all out, and you'll see just the remnants of the slugs and the damage. So I'll just take you there now and we can have a look. So this is the onions first. So if I take you here, now you can see these are really slug damaged. There's a few that if I just sort of hover you around, they're really slugs damaged. Now I do think they're going to be okay. However, if I come across to the shallots rather, these, now this was the one that had the massive infestation. You can see I come to ones like down here, they have been really badly eaten, and some over the back there, excuse the shaky camera, they've disappeared completely. And then if I come over to the other raised beds, which is here, so I've got here the runner beans and lettuces and the salad crops. Now the two salads, these are all lettuces, and you can see 3 of them have disappeared, and it was because of here. So between these beds here I planted lavender, and if you have a look now, look, now that's all gone. There they all are. Yuck. And actually there's a culprit there now, coming out now. I've disturbed it, and again here there was all really kind of vegetation. So, and also here, so if you come down here again, excuse the shaky camera, but here, look. So that's basically what I've done. I've created kind of a really good environment for them. You know, during the night they had wet conditions, they had the lettuce. I've just created a little kitchen garden for them basically, and given them a home in between the raised beds. So number one tip to control slugs is do not have any vegetation around your bed. So keep the grass really short, and these are things that I've forgotten, to keep your grass really short around your beds. If you have got raised beds, then just keep them tidy, keep the weeds down. Slugs don't eat weeds, but just keep any vegetation down that can possibly give them a hiding place, especially in those corners, because they really do like those corners. Now there's a couple of things that I've tried, and it seems to be getting on top of the infestation. So the first one is Nema slug. Now I saw it on another YouTube channel, the Grapevine Allotment, and he uses Nema slug quite a lot. So I've heard really good things from other people as well, so I thought, do you know what, that guy knows what he's doing. I'm gonna try it and give it a go. So yeah, I used it and it has cut them down, but it hadn't cut them down enough. And then today I've come down and I've realised why. So unfortunately the lavender's gone, which is something I put in to bring in pollinators, but it's just not the right place to put lavender. So I'm going to have to think of something else now. I might even, once these crops have come out, actually push these beds together. So they're in raised beds, but they're just one long raised bed. So yeah, that's going to be a job. Yeah, so let me just take you around quickly because there's a few things really growing now and it's really nice. And I'm just going to pop up to the other plot today and just have a look round there because there's a few things I've put down there and that's really coming on as well. So I'll just take you around and show you a few things. But yeah, just wanted to share with you the bad side of the plot, because yeah, I've had a lot of damage. They've wrecked a lot of stuff, so hey ho, but that's life, that's growing, and we get on and we move on and we deal with it, and hopefully hopefully I've dealt with it. So right, let's show you around. Coming here, we've got gooseberries. I love gooseberries, so we've got real nice gooseberries coming on now. They're really starting, they're going to be ready probably to pick soon, I would say. But there's quite a few of them. Look, under there, look. Ow, that's actually hurt. But yeah, quite a few of them. Coming over here, we've got the runner beans that I planted. Again, these had slug damage because it's in the area of the raised beds, but they seem to have survived, and this one has even got flowers on it. And this is the celery. Don't seem to have touched the celery. They obviously don't like it. I say these are the lettuces here, so I'll pull those two out because they're pretty much gone. But yeah, and then as you saw earlier, these are the shallots and the onions. So really good there. In here we've got some strawberries. These are sweetheart strawberries. I'm actually trying to grow some outside here. And then down here, you've got the Monge Chu. So again, real nice pods on these, see? And with Monge Chu, you want to pick them when you can just about see the peas or the pods coming through. So these are about ready to pick now, which is good. Here we've got the strawberry bed. Real nice strawberries in there actually, which is quite nice. I'll pick some of them. And then we've got the potatoes just here. Also got some beetroot, some lettuce. And I'm glad I planted some over here because although this has been a little bit damaged, not as much damage as the others. And then we've got the spring onions here, so not too bad. Here is a butterbush squash, and there's another butterbush squash here, which I'm actually probably going to put in this bed today as well, and then plant that up as well. And then we've got another strawberry bed just here. So pumpkin, so this is a Spitfire, I believe. Yeah, Spitfire pumpkin. So he's coming on now, getting some flowers. He was really badly slug damaged, but I'm pleased to say that he's coming along. And then looking in here, we've got the start of the plums and the pears rather. So if you see there, pear coming in, there's another pear coming in there. It's my grapevine. Really nice to see my grapevine. I've actually got somewhere, there they are, grapes in the making, and there's their grapes and make them. So these will be ready September time. But he's really starting to climb up now. I'm just going to tuck him behind actually. So he can start climbing up, getting a bit more bushy. So, be nice to see this all kind of climbing up. Got a pumpkin. This is one of the Jack Littles. It's the only surviving Jack Little, but he'll grow up alongside the grapevine. Courgette, and then we've got the spinach in this bed here. It's possibly bolting, the spinach. I'm not sure. I think it's bolting, so I might have to harvest that soon. Across here we've got the leeks. So they went in a few weeks ago, seem to be doing really well. And then over here we've got the no dig area. So we've got another courgette, I believe, here. He's really starting to come on now, and he's even got a few flowers on, which is nice. We've got another pumpkin, so another Spitfire pumpkin. So he seems to be doing really well, which is nice. And then here is the sweet corn. So if I come down, we've got really nice stem of sweet corn there. One's disappeared, and then the other's just coming up behind. This is my rhubarb, and this is the best crown I've got, so really pleased with him. And if I come into the greenhouse again, had a little problem in here. I had an ant's nest, which if I come in at the back there, so again, a way to get rid of the ants, just, I don't like using chemicals, I don't believe in it. Just wet it, they'll go. So I've wet it, they're gone. The strawberries, really nice strawberries here now. They're looking good. These are a later one, which is nice. They're all starting to come up. And down here in the corner I've got my melon. I've got my yellow cucumber, he went in today. I've planted, not really good with the camera today, my three chilies. So here we've got my 3 chilies. So these are the Armageddon chilies. That's here, and then just behind it you've got the cucumbers. So again, cucumbers, really pleased. Some really nice cucumbers starting to come on now, and even on the one that's just slightly more behind, starting to sort of come on with really nice cucumbers. So these are mini cucumbers. So, and again, the third one over here, these are really starting to get cucumbers on them, which is really nice. And I need to do some more sowing, but these are spare kales. So I've got some kales here. I found a snail in the greenhouse as well. Again, telltale sign. So they were hiding under these trays. So again, slug defence, check your trays. I realised because I sown some runner beans, so you may remember on my last video I sown some runner beans, Polestar, just in case those ones don't make it, but they seem to be doing okay. And also some spaghetti squash here and here. Can't remember what these were. I think they were cabbages down here, but they haven't quite germinated yet, so we'll see what happens with them. And then again, I've got some squash and butterbush. In actual fact, just looking at him, oh no, that's a cucumber. Cucumber Cassandra. So that's a butterbush squash. So I've got a spare cucumber. So that's it. That's just a really quick update for this week. I haven't videoed a lot of the work I've done. I don't know why. I've just been, well, actually, I do know why. So a lot of work I've done this week has been up the new plot, and just kind of getting it all planted up, because June is a big planting month. So I've just been planting stuff up there, and there's nowhere to hide. Sorry, there's a bumblebee. Don't like bumblebees. I like bumblebees because they're pollinators, but I don't like them flying near me. So I'm going out. In actual fact, I think he's accidentally gone in my greenhouse now, but that's fine. He's allowed. I just hope he didn't get stuck. Talking of that, also I've had a problem with a wasp nest. Had all the pests. So in my greenhouse I had a wasp nest which I had to get rid of. So really tiny, came down here one evening again on slug watch, and found a wasp nest. So it was really tiny. Again, if you get rid of them when they're tiny, you can get rid of them quite safely. If you leave them and they get bigger, then you need the experts. But yeah, I just put it in a jar, took it out, and yeah, he's gone now. So wasps are really good for pollinators, so I've just relocated it. I haven't got rid of it. So hopefully they'll find a new home, just not in my greenhouse. But yeah, that's it for this week. Just to update you. But yeah, tips of snail and slug prevention: watch your foliage, because that was my big issue, and that was the main cause of what I've had. So yeah, speak to you later. Take care. Bye.